Imagine a world in which probability works backwards. Events that should almost never happen would suddenly become common. And the things that normally happen every day would become almost impossible. First, think about flipping a coin. Normally, you have a 50% probability of getting heads and a 50% probability of getting tails. But if probability were inverted, something strange would happen. The coin could land perfectly on its edge. Something that almost never happens in our world would suddenly become the most common result. Now imagine the lottery. Today, winning the lottery is incredibly unlikely. But in a world with inverted probability, the rarest outcomes would become the most probable. So millions of people could win the lottery every day. Money would almost immediately become meaningless. But things would become even stranger. Events that are extremely unlikely, like being hit by a meteorite, could become common everyday events. Cities might need meteor shields. Walking outside could be more dangerous than crossing a highway. Meanwhile, things that normally happen with certainty could begin to fail. Breathing, walking, even taking a step without tripping could suddenly become extremely unlikely. Our world would become completely chaotic, but probability already creates interesting patterns even in our normal world. For example, people often think that if a family has 3 sons, the next child is more likely to be a girl. But studies show something surprising. In families with 3 boys, the probability that the next child is also a boy can actually be slightly higher than 50%. In some studies, it was about 61%. It is almost as if every family is flipping its own slightly biased coin. But if probability were truly reversed, these patterns would become extreme. Families could end up having 10 boys in a row, or 10 girls in a row, much more often than today. Rare streaks would become normal, and normal outcomes would become rare. In a universe like that, the very idea of luck would completely change, because the impossible would happen all the time.